We're here today with Rick of Family Fun Fest. Rick, tell us about your upcoming event.
Well, our event is a community family fun fest, and it takes place August 17th, Friday, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. in Pontiac Park, down by the river in Defiance.
What activities will be going on?
Well, we have a lot of activities. We have free food. We have free inflatables for kids to play on. We have free games where they can win some prizes. We also have a lot of different agencies from the area that will be represented, and they'll come. Also, the sheriff department will be here, the police will be here, the fire department will be here. We have a photo booth. We also have some great entertainment. Jim Barron from WBCL Radio in Fort Wayne is also an illusionist, so he'll be here sharing his performance, and everything is free. So it's a great time for families to come out.
What organizations came together to make this event happen?
Well, we have about 10 churches in the area. We have several of our churches, our pastors meet together weekly for prayer. And so out of this came the idea that perhaps we ought to do something together. And so this is actually our 4th year of the Family Fun Fest. And so every church takes care of some part of the event. It could be staffing the inflatables. It could be providing the hot dogs and the popcorn. So all the churches come together and they do something. And it does cost the churches because they spend money for the inflatables or for the food, for the entertainment. And so we try to make that available just so it's going to be free for the public.
How did this idea come to be?
Well, actually, our church that I'm a part of for several years has done a small version of this in Riverside Park for just a couple of hours in the afternoon. And when I shared that with some of the pastors, they said, well, why don't we do it together? In fact, if you're familiar with the organization called Ravens Care, Katie of Ravens had wanted to do something in the community that we could do as a big event for families. And so the pastors thought, well, maybe we could do this as a way of providing something for the families of our community.
If someone would like more information, where do they need to go?
They can go to the Ravens Care Facebook page. There's a flyer about the event on that Facebook page. And also just to remind everyone, it is Friday, August 17th from 5 to 8 p.m. in Pontiac Park, Defiance.
Good luck with your event.
Thank you so much. We hope it's a great event.
This is Reese Miller reporting for Defiance Digital Media Club. Thank you for coming on board as a charity event sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think it's a great program. I think what you're doing is great, spotlighting businesses and your charitable organizations like your churches, your Ys, things like that.
What other community activities do you support?
Oh gosh, we do a lot with the schools, Defiance, Bryan, Bowling Green, all the schools. Things they need, whether it be food type items or gift cards or financial donations. I'm sure you've even seen us in there serving up free ice cream to students for various events as well. So the schools are a big thing, both public and private. That's where our mainstay really is for donations as well.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
Not a problem, thanks.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
Well, I think this program is good for young students wanting to get into the media field, and then also it's good to support local businesses and get their name out there and to be able to, and charities and whatnot, to let the community know what else is going on.
What other community activities do you support?
Yes, I support the Rib Fest. We're there every year. Actually, we're the defending champions from last year, so hopefully we can get everybody to come out and support us this year at the Rib Fest. So we really enjoy doing that. This will actually be the 8th year. We actually did the Rib Fest before we even opened Sweetwater. When we were still in construction, we did our first Rib Fest, and it's something fun for a lot of our employees to go out and do, and it's a cool thing for the community, and there's tons of people and good music and just good food.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
No problem.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think it is a great program, okay? Again, anytime that you can get students out of the classroom and get them, I call it a higher learning or a more engaged learning atmosphere, either out in the business or out in the community, and get them involved in the community. And it really shows and will show off that Defiance really truly is a great place to live.
What other community activities do you support?
Here at the dealership, we have different people that support different things, and they are sponsored by the dealership. We have a person who goes to Rotary. We have another person involved in Zonta. We actually here at the store have 3 volunteer first responders for the Jewell Fire Department, and we also have 2 volunteer firemen for the Jewell Fire Department that come and go whenever they need to during the day.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
You are welcome, and the community is welcome.